When you read the Bible, it is interesting to note that you will see stories of women who suffered violence and sexual violence in particular. And the scriptures reveal the mind of God on this issue. Remember, David forcibly takes Bathsheba, sleeps with her. But what happens? It leads to the death of their baby and doesn't end there. David's only daughter we hear about, Tamar, is raped by David's first son, Amnon. And unfortunately, David does nothing. Does not discipline Amnon, nor does he comfort Tamar, who then spends the rest of her days in her brother Absalom's home. And because of David's inaction, Absalom then takes revenge for his sister's humiliation by killing his own brother Amnon. The whole family falls apart because of a father's failure to show outrage. God told David that he had blasphemed his name among his enemies. There are instances in the Bible as well where the weakness of men made the women vulnerable or unable to execute justice when the violence was discovered. And many of the stories end up being crushing for women and can be misconstrued as a sign that God does not understand their pain. The truth is, God understands your pain. These things are not always preached in church and leaves many wondering, what should our response be in cases of sexual violence? Oftentimes, people tell survivors, forgive perpetrators, move on with your life, but it's not that easy. And it is an omission to ask women not to report rape in every situation. It is an omission not to seek justice. We must always remember that forgiveness does not remove the need to seek justice. Forgiveness and justice are not mutually exclusive. Though God wants to release us from doing vengeance on wrongdoers, He nowhere asks us to minimize wrongdoing. And sometimes apologies are just not enough. We need to do a little more. And the recent Church Too movement isn't perfect at all, but it is rightly pushing the church to find a scriptural position for understanding the place of righteous anger, justice, and forgiveness as regards sexual violence. We must show that the gospel stands against this impunity. It is time to help perpetrators recognize the harm they've caused and take responsibility for their actions. And as we work towards healing and restoration, let's remember Jesus Himself, who truly identifies with our weaknesses. On the cross, stretched out His hands, bore our griefs, carried our sorrows, and in a sense, He was saying, me too.